Geoff Martin, and on the flyer it says Militant Entertainment, and I'll let Geoff explain that. Geoff Martin. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, John, and thanks for the invitation to come along here this afternoon. When I got the call from John, I explained to him that I'm very, very proud of the fact that I was the regional convener for Unison in London for 11 years. But I thought it might be a blast from the past, a bit too far to come out and speak at this. But then I thought, well, if Take That and the Spice Girls can go back out on tour, then why can't I? The explanation, what am I here? So when I left the region, I went to work with a company called Entertainment, which is a production, events and campaigns company that works with the labour and trade union movement. But the emphasis today isn't on the entertainment side. I'm not going to sing, John. I haven't brought my banjo with me. The emphasis today is on the militant side of the equation, because like a lot of other people, I've been following your dispute online through the pages of Labour Start, and I think that it's a real tribute to Eric and his organisation that they didn't respond to the bullying from the wealthy and the powerful. They were prepared to leave the campaign up on site, that they didn't respond to the attempts to take down the information stream. And I think that what that did was it turned your dispute, a local dispute here in Barnet, into an international solidarity campaign. And I think that's a massive achievement, to turn what you're doing here out to a much broader worldwide audience who can see what's going on. And I don't want to repeat what any of the previous speakers have said, but I want to reiterate a couple of points. Kate's right. You judge a society on the way that it treats and cares for the vulnerable and the needy in that society. And if you want to see a vision of what we could end up with in this country if people like Fremantle are allowed to get away with rolling over care staff in Barnet, go and see the Michael Moore film Sicko. Go and see those people who are dumped outside on the streets because their private insurance has run out and because the private corporations in the States are denying them access to the care and services that they need. And John's right, they call this the third sector. Bupa, PPP and those private healthcare organisations class themselves as being part of that third sector as well. But we know what they are. They're rapacious, profit-driven, capitalist-based organisations. And we need to get that message across. There is no third sector. There's either doing it through public procurement and doing it the public way, or there's doing it the other way, which is for profit and driving down standards and driving down wages. And I want to finish on this point. This is about money, isn't it? All the evidence that I've seen tells me very, very clearly that this is about money, and it's about budgetary control, and it's about management, accountants and consultants coming in and deciding what the future of services will be in this area. And yet the point's been made, we're a very, very wealthy country. This time last year, in the City of London, £12 billion was paid out in bonuses to the bankers and the speculators in the casinos of the City of London. And it's only a few weeks ago that the Bank of England bailed out Northern Rock to the tune of £50 billion. Don't tell me there isn't the money available to provide quality services with quality jobs, with people properly paid and looked after. The money's there. Our job's to turn the tables on the people who've got access to those funds and make sure that that money is shared out equally and fairly, and that you get a fair deal, and the clients that you provide a service for, that they get a fair deal as well.